Hello everybody, winter was coming and winter is here, and we just had a first snowstorm of 1.2 inches, which is kind of lame. We're having a very mild winter, but there's still one thing that I don't like about this colder weather is the air gets very dry, and the dry air can cause many problems to our health and our home. To combat that, we use a humidifier, but do we really need a humidifier? So I did some research. Hi, Terrence from Expertly here. In the colder months, as the temperature drops, the air's kinetic energy decreases and its ability to hold on to moisture decreases as well. That's why we have dry air. Another factor is the heating system. As the warm air circulates inside the house, it picks up moisture and evaporates them, and that's why we have a dry air. Dry air can cause many problems to our health and home. Most common problem is a dry skin. As our skin gets dry, it can get flaky and itchy, and it can get very uncomfortable, especially you already have a dry skin and sensitive skin. Our lips can get dry and chapped, and then it could even become quite painful. Dry skin can affect our health because inside our nose there is a mucous membrane that blocks out germs and filter out unwanted things from entering, and its ability to filter out decreases in a dry air, so that we have more tendency to get sick in the colder months. Dry air can also create a problem for your home because dry air can damage woods and furniture, and if you have plants like I do, it could be a problem for them, and it will be expensive to repair them or replace them. Also, the dry air can feel much colder than actually is, so you'll probably turn up the thermostat, which will increase your heating bill. Finally, the one thing that I personally don't like about dry air is the static electricity. As you walk on the carpet and you're trying to put on a coat, you get this unexpected jolt of shock, and that is very, very unpleasant, and I'll do anything to avoid them. This brings us to the humidifier. Humidifier is a very good solution to combat dry air. Most of our humidifiers now use the ultrasonic technology. Ultrasonic technology is very interesting because there's a little metal mechanism that vibrates super fast and high frequency that we cannot hear, and then that creates a mist, droplets like this, and it sends into the air. Ultrasonic technology is very effective and is cost effective and it's small, so you could build into a small humidifier machine like this, and it's very quiet. There's one con with ultrasonic technology, and that is that it aerosolizes everything, not just the water but also the minerals inside the water, and also there's germs inside the water. You could send it to the air, so that could be a problem. So the modern humidifiers, if you're looking to purchase one, you have to make sure you look for these two things. One of them is a demineralizing capsule that will reduce the mineral content in your water, so that is very good to have. And the other new technology that I've seen in the latest model is the UV light inside the tank. So the UV light, as you know, can kill and reduce germs. So by having a UV light, you are reducing the chance of germs sending into the air. So it's very, very important. This is a Winix 2-gallon unit, and I've been using this for this winter, and I am very happy with this. And I want to use this as an example to show you what are the typical features and how to operate a typical ultrasonic humidifier. First is the power button. Power button just turns on and off, very simple. And the next is the warm mist, cool mist option. So when you turn it on, it will heat up the mist, so it will warm up the mist. Personally, I leave that on because I like to have the warm air as much as possible. And the third option here is the light, and then you could cycle through the different lights. And this is a great feature as a night light, but personally, I love it so much I just leave that on all the time. Most of the humidifiers have a timer, and you can set a timer from continuously no timer set to various hours, so that it will operate certain number of hours, and it shut off automatically. But I don't use that feature because I use the following feature, which is a humidity level. You could toggle through the humidity level from continuous to 40% to 60%. I usually go up to about 40 and 45 to 50, and that seems to be a very good level for me. It will automatically turn off once it reaches the humidity level. Today is a very humid day, so as you can see, as I set this up, it doesn't activate it. So to demo purposes, I will put them on a continuous mode, and then you can see the mist coming out. This button controls the mist level 1 to 5. I usually leave around about 3 and 5. Depends how dry the air is and how quickly I want to add the humidity level. I want to show you this one light here, that is the UV light, and that is the new feature that I have not seen in the previous models. So I'm very happy to see one on the model, and then you want to make sure that you see that. The UV light, there's no control for it because it comes on automatically when there's water, and then there's no water and it will turn off automatically. Very important thing about the ultrasonic humidifier is that you can use it as an essential oil diffuser, because as I mentioned, there is this metal, the machine that vibrates. So if you put essential oil, it could corrode that and it could damage that. So a lot of newer models comes with a separate department for essential oil, and this one has one on the back, and then you could put a pad in there, which is simple and clean and easy to use. Personally, I don't use that feature in a humidifier because I have a separate oil diffuser and I use that separately. Finally, I want to give you a quick feedback, my review about this product that I've been using, why I love this model. The first is the form factor. All of the previous humidifier that I've used has a wide base. It was a more wide design, but this one is a narrow and tall, so that saves a lot of space for me. And then the other thing that I love is the design. I love this black and white color pattern. It looks very modern and simple and minimum, so I really love that. Finally, the thing that I love most about it is how quiet this is. It's very, very quiet, and this is the most quiet humidifier that I ever used. You know how, like, when you turn on a Japanese car for the first time and you don't hear engine running, and then you accidentally turn it on again because you don't hear the engine, and you make this metal grounding sound? I had that similar experience with this model. When I turned it on, it was so quiet, I couldn't believe it that it was actually on. I don't know how they were able to make it so quiet, but I think the possibility is that there's a little tube inside the tank, and I think that reduced the turning and the blob of being noise of the water. So that is why I really love this model. It's made by Winix, and also I think it's manufactured in Korea. Most of the models manufactured in China. I'll also put a link in the description to Amazon, and link where you could purchase the newer models of a humidifier. You don't have to buy this particular model, but make sure when you purchase new model, you look for those two things: demineralizers and capsules, and the UV light feature. If you enjoyed this video, it was helpful for you, please hit the like, and if you like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be making more videos of product reviews like this. I spent a lot of time setting up this YouTube studio, so finally it's ready, so I'm gonna make more videos. So thanks for watching again, and until next time, have a wonderful day.